What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone is doing well. Remember, if you have someone special in your life, let them know that you at least appreciate them and you care about them. And the reason for this is you want to give people their flowers and let them know that they're special to you while they're still here. So if it's been a while since you told your child, your spouse, parents, whatever, appreciate you, love you, let them know. I have one, and I've kind of done a video like this before, but I want to touch back on it again. This is from the men, particularly those who are in relationships and married. This is from the men, and I speak. Sometimes I say I don't speak for all men or most men, but this one here I'm speaking for the majority of men in the 90 percentile. This is on behalf of 90% of men who are in relationships. This is to the women. And I know this subject can go both ways. Just hear me out. This one here is from the men. If you ever notice your boyfriend, your husband, being more irritable or petty or tense or on edge than normal, I'm not saying this is the exact reason why, but I am saying ask yourself, this grown folk talk, when was the last time I gave him some booty? It's as simple as that. A lot of the times. Again, I'm not saying that sex solves every situation or that every time he's irritable, that's gonna be the issue. I'm just saying that a lot of times this is going to be one of the main issues. And a lot of times men will voice, it's been a while since you gave me some. But when you're actually in the relationship, sometimes, unfortunately, we won't hear the other person out, and you need an outside person to come in. So I'm stepping in as an outside voice. I'm stepping in as a mediator. I'm stepping in as a friend of both of y'all. I'm speaking on behalf of the men. If he's irritable, petty, distracted, ask yourself, when was the last time I gave him some? A lot of times, and we know, everybody know that women are particularly this way. Even women will say it. If a woman see another woman and she always got a bad attitude, especially at work, she always fussing, complaining, arguing, hard to get along with, especially at the job. Even women will say amongst themselves, she need to go somewhere and get laid. Even women will say that about other women. You got a boss constantly, she's a female boss, and she's just hard to get along with. Chip on her shoulder, come in the morning, look on her face all day long. At some point, even the women will say, so and so need to go get hit. Now, coach, that's how we talk. So and so need to get hit. I need to call her husband. I need to talk to her man. She need to find her man. She need to get hit. We tired of dealing with this attitude all day long. We say that about women. What a lot of times women don't realize is that men are built in similar way because of our testosterone, which is the main male hormone that fuels a lot of our energy. Testosterone fuels our drive. Testosterone fuels our mood. Testosterone fuels our confidence. So when those levels, because we have not been able to release, get to a certain point, it's really all scientific, really. When it get to a certain point and we're not able to release, it can make us irritable. It can make us restless. It can cause our ability to focus to become much harder. It could give us pent up energy. You ever been in a relationship, when you in now, whatever, your boyfriend or your husband keep bringing up petty arguments. You move the remote to clean the house, you clean in the living room, you clean in the den, you clean in the movie room, whatever. You move it off the couch, you put it on the coffee table, you put it by the TV. He come home, he's starting an argument with you because he tired of you moving the remote all the time. He can't find now the remote right there. He turn around, he see the remote right there. It's a petty argument. You always leave, and when you leave, he always tells you, "Hey, you left the garage door open." He home now. You left, you left the garage door open. He home, but you gone. Y'all been doing that for years. You just not paying attention. You know the house is good. He's there. You ain't worrying about it. This time you do it. He calling you before you even get to the end of the street. He fussing you out. I keep telling you left the garage door open. Blah 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 blah. These little arguments. You shut the door normal. He feel like you slammed the door. These little arguments. You moving his stuff around. He can't find it. These little arguments. Pay attention to that. These petty arguments sometimes are a sign that guys, when they get tired of saying the same thing over and over. So I'm telling you now, these petty arguments are a sign sometimes that he's simply saying what he's not doing it intentionally. It's the pent up energy that's inside of a man. That if we don't release, nothing seems to go right. You say, "Sweetie, how was your day?" I mean, talking about my day. What he really want to say that he can't say is, "Don't ask me about my day unless you trying to give me some." That's what he really want to say. Right? But y'all been married for a while. He don't want to talk to you like that. That kind of talk is probably gonna, turn you the other way. And it's not even going through his mind to say that. But I'm just saying that's unless you talking about that, he don't want to talk about much nothing else now. "Sweetie, how was your day? How was your job? How was this? How was the project? How was what type of?" You're like, "Man, you awful moody. I can't do nothing right. I asked you about your day. Here you are, got a cooked meal. And I asked you about your day. You got an attitude. You ain't never happy." Ladies, keep in mind. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. When the last time I gave this man some food? You might see him doing, I don't want to say weird behavior, but out of the norm, weird behavior, whatever you want to call it. He start doing man projects, start fixing stuff randomly around the house. He's trying to occupy his time. Every time you come home, he washing all the cars. Y'all got 2, 3 cars. He washing all the cars every other day. He it's this energy. He trying to put this energy somewhere. You thinking, oh, he trying to, he trying to keep the yard nice and keep the house looking clean. I mean, that's part of it, but he got a lot of energy inside of him. Ask yourself, when the last time I gave this man some booty, extra attention? A man go for a while and don't get laid by his woman. He can be out and about and get a smile from another female. She ain't gotta be all that attractive. Just a smile that says, to him that she finds him attractive or she's thankful for something he did or whatever. He held the door open for her, he got her a can of corn off the top shelf, and she give him a smile. That smile will stay with that man for the rest of the week when he is not getting what he feels he needs out of the home, out of his relationship. A smile from a stranger, because that intimacy disconnect, at least for that moment, is not there with his woman. So a smile from a stranger will kind of have him on cloud nine. I'm just trying to help you ladies out. This is how men are. Maybe women are the same way. I don't know. I'm just telling you how men are. When you see them start moving and operating and acting weird and being petty and weird behaviors, and ask yourself, when the last time I gave this man some booty? And I'm not telling you what to do. I just like to, change it up every once in a while. Some of y'all, especially the sisters, right? Y'all get a little feisty. Y'all yell, I know what's wrong with you. You just mad because I ain't gave you nothing in a while. And then you want to downplay. No, that is part of it, but don't forget, there's a science. There's testosterone scientifically, especially when a man goes over a week to 10, 12 days, scientifically, he's going to become very moody. Don't forget, we already gotta wait where y'all on y'all little thing to come every month until y'all pass that time of your life. We already gotta wait then. Well, most of us gotta wait. Some don't wait, and most I think wait, at least half wait. Some don't wait. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But for the most part, that's he got. It's not gonna be. He still. Y'all still got that once a month where y'all kind of free for the most part. He go another 7, 8, 9, 10 days after that. Just ask yourself. Don't just throw it out. I know what's wrong with you. You just mad. I ain't slept with you in a while. Blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that. No, ladies, don't do that. We want healthy relationships. When you see he being petty, why you put the remote over here? I told you to leave it over there. I told you to do this, and you want to go to snap back, right? Because you was doing the right thing. You was clean. You was doing whatever you was trying to make the house. No, don't snap back. I mean, you may go to snap, but then just calm down. Wait a minute. No, you calm. I know what's wrong with him. Yeah. I know what's wrong with him. Then you just walk over to him, sweetie. You know what? You right. You did tell me. You did ask me. Put it right there. 'Cause when you sit down, you want it right where you sit. Before you sit down, let me talk to the man in the room right quick. Of course, he's still gonna be on the air. He's like, nah, I don't feel like. Listen, I promise you, you don't want to miss this conversation. Right? Give him that little look that y'all know how to give. I promise you, if ain't nobody looking, you might want, let them know. Like, this ain't just, we ain't gonna be just talking. You might want, I'm talking to grown folk now. You might want, women, y'all, now you don't want to miss, you want to miss this conversation. And then in the middle of he'll be like, oh, take him to the room because it's been so long. It ain't gonna last that long. Let the man go back to do what he was doing. Just trying to help y'all. Again, men get petty. Men have attitude. Men get distracted. Men will have weird behavior. If it's been too long since our woman gave us some booty. Now, women, what y'all gonna do about it? Bye.